Good afternoon. Look at Jaxie poops. Cozy fire. I'm in my happy place. Listen, girl, if my foot was the only thing I had to worry about, I would be so happy. Oh my God. I'm just laughing on my live stream. He goes, what's wrong? Nothing. I'm laughing. Listen, as the day, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got my Gen X shirt on. Fuck around and find out. Well, hello, Blue Hunter. As the day goes on, I didn't even know I had this many muscles in my body, but I do. Where I braced myself, my whole other leg, the thigh, the hip. Oh my God. The foot's the least of my problems. Somebody get the number of that bus that ran me over. God dang. Yeah, as the day goes on, other parts of my body are like seizing up. Like, ow. It was a bus. It was a body whiplash. I've cleaned out the fridge, swept the kitchen, taken out the garbage, washed my clothes, and taken a shower. I've done it all. Did Mr. NOmadness put you in the van? No? I ain't even been in the car yet. Rest up. Well, that's why I'm up here. I'm like, I can't, there's no way I'm sitting in my office chair. Because this other leg, the one that must have tried to stop me from falling down the stairs, is now from sciatic to thigh. Yeah, I fell. I did. Did you get into my gummies? What gummies? Oh, you just playing about the van. I fell. My ankle is this whole other leg from the sciatic all the way down the thigh. I don't know what I've done to myself. I'm walking like Shuffling Joe. I really am. I can see where the bruise is probably going to commence. You see all that? That's going to be bruised. This is where the carpet rug burned me on the way. I said, you had to rug burn me too? Son of a bitch. Yeah, I can already see. Look at the bruise. Wait, hold on. See the bruise? Yeah, this is where the carpet got me. Yeah. But there's the bruise. All that. God, you can't even see it that good. Anyway, that's the bruise. And right here. I got up this morning, I'm like, I go, right there. Yeah, takes hair on me. Jaxie hair. So I was like, I ain't sitting in that office chair. That ain't happening. But I did a lot of stuff, and then I was like, it's time to chill, girl. Man, I got in that hot shower though, and I just let the hot water just hit all the muscles. But yeah, as the day goes on, I'm finding all the muscles where I tried to stop myself. Don't try to stop yourself. Just let things happen organically, please. Don't do that whole, whoa, whoa, whoa. No. I don't even know where this leg came into play, but all this and all back here in my sciatic is on fire. Yeah, I'll probably take a really nice soak with my lavender Epsom salt in the big tub tonight before I go to bed. I slept great. Like 8 hours. Had my foot elevated all night. Jaxie's laying on my bread pillow. Look. By the fire. Like a cat. Look at him. He always wants to be with me. I wish I had a hot tub. No, don't send me one. No. I told Cammy girl, listen, I love you. That mirror's beautiful. But there are needy people out there. Please find a single mom who needs your help. Please. I love her, but I want her to do for people who are really going through it. She's a very charitable person, and I told her that. He's a little loaf on a loaf. He is. He's a kitty cat. He's a kitty cat. That's why drunks don't get hurt. It's because their muscles are all relaxed. Girl, I seized up everything. So all here, this whole leg, and then the ankle, it's a thing. Remember those boots? Remember those boots I got on Temu? Remember those ones? I ain't going downstairs to get them. It's a whole thing. Anyway, I put those on to take the garbage out. And it's like almost 50 degrees and sunny today, right? It's beautiful. So anyway, I put the boots on, and it was like I was wearing one of the medical boots. My ankle didn't even hurt walking in them. My husband goes, you need to just wear those all day. I'm like, no. No. Yeah. He got mad when I fell. Not at me, but at the stairs. I'm surprised he didn't take a chainsaw and just tear them up. But I'm glad he didn't. I need one of Chantel's Lush bath bombs. I don't like those. I don't like that. I don't like that stuff. I just like my Epsom salt. Hi, Reality Chica. Hi, everybody. So, yeah, I'm not going to sit in my office chair. And thank God there's nothing going on. Or I would have had to force myself to sit in my office chair. I watched Omegon's little documentary, kind of like, finishing up the year with Foodie Beauty. It was pretty good, but he even said it was the end of November when he was recording all of it. He goes, I can't even imagine what's happened by the time I put this thing out. A lot. Goose Chuck was on fire. She sure was. That was a joke, Toodles. That weighing $200 more. 200 pounds, $200. 200 pounds more. Yeah, Goose Chuck, I love it. She's like the angry prepper. she gonna set shit on fire. I love it. She reminds me of RV Fat Cat. It's funny. So yeah, here I am. Can't get comfortable. That unicity, what a joke. They support Israel. Cherry picking again. You cherry picking what you stand for. Google unicity. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, the whole your own country of Canada. Ain't she a trip? She's ridiculous. I took my vitamins. Listen, when you pull muscles in places that you don't even know exist. It's just a healing process. And good hot baths. You know what I'm saying? The muscles will heal when they're ready. Her info, but the product was ass. Yeah. And they're not FDA approved. She's full. She just, listen, we already know how she is. She loves controversy. She'll do anything to stir up shit. And she doesn't really love anything or anybody. That's so when you don't actually love anything, anybody, like truly feel love, then everything's just a game to you. It's all checker moves. You know what I mean? It's entertaining as fuck. I don't even get mad. Now I do get mad when she, goes after kids or abuses animals. But I mean, this other horseplay, I know why she's doing it. Because she cannot afford to lose any more money on this platform, and it's funny to watch. She keeps doing things to sabotage her own channel because she's so dumb. She thinks something's a good idea and then F's around and find out it's not. Yeah, she's supporting a company that supports Israel. You gotta love it. She doesn't love anyone. No, everything's about her. She don't care. She don't care what. It's all if she's in pain, she's coming after y'all, right? But if she's making the money, living her best life, she don't care what any of you have to say. But right now, she's in a bad position. her contract marriage is up. Her tourist visa is about to run out, and she can't renew her contract marriage, which is probably what that court thing was about. She got to go home. And what's she gonna do when she gets home, people? What's she gonna do? Yeah, she's gonna deal with her taxes. She's gotta see, even though she has her mom's residence, probably as her address in Canada, her passport lets the country know. It lets Canada know how long she's been gone. So she still has to be in Canada for 90 days before she can even apply for her free health care, for her residency. So I believe she's in Canada, and I believe she's trying to get all these things accomplished. She has to pay out of pocket for health care until her residency's back instated, blah, 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 reinstated. She's not going to seek weight loss surgery, no. Pizza was live last night, so I don't think she's there. Right. Well, she could be at her mom's. She doesn't have to be in Canada for 90 days before applying for her health insurance. FFG, which is the Canadian, said as soon as she lands, she can get a temporary card and she's good to go. Well, somebody actually put up the rules. It was Goose Chuck. I believe it was Goose Chuck in a community post of what happens when you've been gone for 7 months, of what you have to do in the area she lives in. They put it up. So, I don't know. She's either at auntie's or her mom's. I don't think she could handle a day in Missy Moo's zoo with kids, animals, birds, a husband. No way. She would rather stay with her aunt or her uncle. I do not believe she's with Missy Moo. Nope. Hey, with the commercials, it's supposed to be just a fire. Everybody making a dime. She's going to be with Pete, but she's going to keep that secret. Probably. Oh. I have to keep, moving the muscles because they hurt so bad. Yeah, Pete's in his Fonzie leather coat in the closet. I don't think she's married. I think she had a contractual thing, like Allah said on Jessica Messica's. That's in the Omegon documentary. He said they have a 1-year contractual marriage thing, and once that expires, she got to go. You never explained what turmeric does. Potassium's good for muscle. Banana. I had a banana. Peace won't run from her. She knows how to manipulate him. She's been doing it for years. He's lonely. He'd rather live with her than live where he's living. I bet you any money. I would think so. Yeah. It's an anti-inflammatory. So you buy it in like spice form? It's a natural. I don't have any inflammation. I'm just pulled a bunch of muscles. You can do both, but taking it by mouth is essential. Huh. Listen, my hoof, as long as I don't like hyperextend my foot, I can walk. But we got other problems now. All this is sore in my thigh and my sciatic. I really did a whole ballerina move when I went down the stairs. It really sucks. Oh, you can get a supplement. Okay. All right. I've done ice. I did ice about 20 to 30 minutes before I went to bed. I did a number on myself. I said, anybody catch the number of that bus that ran me over? Listen, when I got out of bed, I was looking for tire marks. As the day goes on, my body's like, oh yeah, and you pulled this. You pulled this. Wish I would have looked. No, listen, sometimes you do need like Big Brother cameras in your house so you can see what you look like when you went down the stairs, so that all the pain makes sense. It makes sense. Wake and bake. I don't do THC or CBD. I just don't. I have a very high tolerance for pain. Like I said, I've swept the kitchen. I cleaned out the refrigerator. I took out the garbage. Washed my clothes. My favorite jammies. My favorite Sherpa. Yeah. The ghost pushed me. You know, I always think about that on the top, on the 20 steps. No, my ankle gave out and made me miss a step on the 5 steps leading out the back door. That's what happened. So I missed that last step and I came down, and my foot, my ankle, like, you know how it gives and it went boom. I'm surprised it wasn't on backwards. But then I tried to stop myself because I grabbed both walls, which probably explains this. You know what I'm saying? The Conjuring. No, I've been to places where the energy is very scary, but not here. It feels very peaceful. Listen, I always laugh when I'm in pain. I'm a weirdo. Like I do. Because it's like, I don't know, it's the most bizarre thing. It's like, yeah, it's pain, but it makes me mad in a funny way. Like I said, I generally don't cry. The only time I ever really cry is when I'm really pissed off. And the anger has hit the ultimate high. But I haven't cried, I've laughed. Every time I like go to move and I'm like, ah, and then I just start laughing. I told my husband, look at me trying to climb the stairs. I didn't take any meds giving birth either. No epidural, nothing, not even a Tylenol. Yeah, that one part of my foot's definitely bruised. But I heal fast. Remember that boo-boo on my hand? I'm like 2 days healed. It's bizarre. My body heals so fast. It's, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I cry when I'm really mad. Because I think I've reached the height of anger. I don't know, but it's been a long time. I didn't even get mad when I fell. My husband did. It made me laugh. That's like his highest of concerns. If it weren't for those steps, he goes, I hate stairs. And I was laughing this morning about it. And he goes, I laughed so hard when you got mad at the stairs. He goes, I hate stairs. Why didn't he catch you? Well, actually, I went to open the door. He didn't even know I was behind him. He was carrying all this styrofoam board, and I seen him trying to struggle to reach to open the door. So I was coming in behind him because once he unlatched the door, I was going to push it open for him. But I just went, boom, boom. And he turned around. He didn't even know I was there. Well, we ain't going anywhere for Christmas. We never do. Because the place that we want to go, like literally, there'll be blizzards. We did it a couple times. And every time it was either when we were heading there or heading home, we got caught up in dangerous roads and blizzards. And I'd rather FaceTime. Because one time, which normally takes us 3.5 hours to get home, it took us 9. And it was like a 2-track all the way home on a major highway. And we just won't do it anymore. It's too stressful. It's just too stressful. It's unpredictable. Like, it's going to be 50 here for the next 2 days and sunny. And up north, they're already covered in snow. And they're supposed to get one hell of a blizzard coming like Saturday into Sunday. And they come out of nowhere. Well, no, those are predicted. Snowstorms are predicted. But, lake effect snow comes out of nowhere. You don't even know until it hits. So it's really nothing I enjoy doing anymore. I moved away from that shit. I did. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm staying home. I ain't even playing like that. My home is cozy. My diva room, it's my sanctuary. Look at my foot. There's the bruise. You can actually see it now. There's the rug burn. I got an angel protecting me. Got my fireplace going. My chihuahua on the end of the bed. I love my room. This is where I suffered from COVID. And I don't know, it's like, it's my cozy place. Yeah, Michigan Tech, snow, snow, snow. 73 in Arizona. You bit it on your deck. You know the pain. Yep. Lake effect snow is no joke, man. You're talking whiteouts. You're talking, the worst is when you get a whiteout on the freeway and you can't see a foot, like 6 inches in front of you, and people hit their brakes because they panic, and then that causes like 80 car pileups, deaths, everything. I'm nope. No, it's not a dangling ankle. I actually stretched the ankle, but I hit where the bruise is on the top of my foot. I mean, my ankle's already like better to walk on. It's all the other muscles that I pulled now. Yeah. I was like, what's up with this? What happened here? This is sore all in here. I may have overextended my arm. I did, right. I have sprained my ankle. I'm not slurring, you idiot. It's just how I talk. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Always some asshole. Ain't you got nothing to do today but troll me? What, you drunk? You drunk at this hour? And you're trying to accuse me? I don't drink, bro. My husband's from Arizona. We now live in Ohio. He can drive great in the what? In the snow. You know what? When I had well, you know what? It really don't matter. Because even if you've got four-wheel drive, all that does is help you from getting stuck, but it does nothing on black ice, and it does nothing when there is a whiteout. It does nothing. Right? Neither do you using Monty as your pick. Is that what the pick was? I didn't even go in to look. I can't believe how many people assess people on this fucking platform. Oh my God. I couldn't even imagine. Like, you know how many drunk people are on the freaking YouTubes, like live streaming, just drunk off their ass? And I find it comedy. And I don't even drink. Edgelord Monty. Who are you? Why would you? Whoops. You were worried that I don't look right? I don't look right? Look at my pupils. They're like piss holes in the snow. Don't you think if I was on something, my pupils would be huge? That's how I talk. Yeah, welcome, weirdo. Oh, my freaking foot. They think it is Monty? Oh, God. Don't get creepy, Monty. I know you're on this platform looking for women. I'm not it. That's just weird. Listen, I know many people who have tripped over their dogs, like their dogs get underfoot, and ended up getting pins and shit put in their freaking ankles and shit. Yeah, I didn't know Monty was still around either. Is he still got those Rastafarian fucking dreads in? What's a Michelada? What's that? Oh, God. Here's the thing. I don't like things that keep me down, but I know when I've done too much and I need to just relax. The Timu dreads. Are they synthetic? Are they starting to get it all matted looking? Or are they starting to come undone? I love that shit. It's comedy. Anyway. So I've taken care of people that like really hurt themselves bad, and they'd be like, I got to get this done and that done. I'm like, why can't you just let yourself heal? Why can't you just chill? And now I get it. Because my mind is like, I wanted to get this done today, this done today. If I go really slow, I can just get it done. I get it now. I don't like just, ouch, I just slapped the sore thigh. I get it now. I hate things to knock me down. I should be like taking a nap and shit. I tripped on air and got a ballerina's fracture on the outside of my right foot. Yep, had a boot. You can go get those boots. Hell, they sell them on Amazon. Because I ordered one for somebody that needed a boot and they couldn't afford it. So I sent them a boot. It was like last year. Ouch. Yeah. But the ankle, I feel like the ankle is feeling better. Boots itch. Probably. Anything, It's got you strapped in like that. It beats a cast. At least you can take the boot off and scratch, right? Yeah, I actually hit it on the top of my foot, but I overextended. I overextended the ligament in my ankle. You're doing a diamond painting, all right. Isn't it hard to like do a craft until you've done all your chores? What is up with that? I think that's from like when we grew up, right? Get your chores done, you can go play. Fucking brainwashing shit. Do what I want, when I want, how I want. No, I don't. Made my bed, cleaned my room, did my laundry, swept, cleaned out the fridge, took out the garbage. Got to get things done. You're working on a paint by numbers. I did that too. I did a couple paint by numbers, but the one thing I hated about them is because I took oil painting classes and did snow-covered bridges and with a river running through it and, birch trees, is I like blending. The thing I hate the most about the paint by numbers is you're painting inside of a line and there's no blending out, right? So it takes on a cartoon look. It doesn't take on a realistic look. And I like when things blend out. And you can't blend out with watercolors. Even if you're adding water to, kind of blend, like blur it out, it doesn't work because you can see the black line. It's the only thing I don't like about paint by numbers. I have too much crap in my house too. I keep cleaning out closets and stuff, but we have a huge spring cleanup every spring, and anything and everything, take it to the curb kind of shit. So that's when you start moving stuff around that's going to go to the big spring cleanup that you're not going to donate. Oh, okay, P-Day. Hi, Jamie. So anyway, I just thought I would come in here and chill. I can't sit in that office chair right now until I lick all my wounds. It's the recliner or my diva room, and I'd rather be in my diva room. I'd rather watch a 60-inch screen TV and be stretched out on a king-size bed than be sitting in a recliner dealing with freaking 32-inch TV. And no, I'm not buying a bigger TV for the living room. I'd rather be up here. Where I live, once a month, you can put anything on the curb to get hauled off. Wow, once a month would be great. You found a missing package, Adele. Good for you. You get to look at a beautiful fireplace instead of Kuwait fart box, right? But we're all jealous. Okay. She just says that. She wants a response like a teenage girl. Ugh. Don't you remember high school? We see a lot of that on YouTube. Little cliques. The cheerleaders. Assessing all the other women. I love it. I love all of it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't. That's a fact. Okay. You hated high school? Me too. Totally hated high school. I would never, no. I don't clap and spell. No. No. I don't clap and spell. Chantel's a mean girl without the reason to be one. Well, the reason she's a mean girl is because she's probably got a lot of residual hatred for not fitting in. And so she learned how to get revenge. We've seen those girls in high school, right? The ones that smelled like pee or cat pee. They got picked on. I didn't like the cheerleaders either. I go, oh, yay. You should get a trophy because you can clap and spell. No. I played sports that made me get injured. I have many injuries. I'm missing chips of bone from my elbows playing volleyball. Just literally did a whole let's save the game move. But my elbow pads had pushed away from my elbow, and I didn't my elbows. I didn't realize it. I did one of them flying Walendas in the air and came down on my elbows before I popped that ball up and saved the day. Of course, I was riding home on the way bus. My elbows were like this big. I said, Ma, you taking me in? Sure, fine. Let's get some ice. So I'm one of those, I'm fine, I'll just get some ice kind of people. So, what are they going to do for elbows? Come on now. Yeah, that was brutal. I've rolled my ankles so many times. Track, right? I never did the hurdles. I know where to draw the line. I am not going to try to put have a bent leg with a straight out leg. I always admired those people, but that I don't have that skill. Right? Dodgeball, love dodgeball. Listen, here's what you learn in dodgeball. Don't get an overinflated ball. Get one that's got a little bit of, like an avocado. When you're picking out an avocado, you want a little bit of squish. That way you can dig your fingers into it and hold on like it's got a handle. And when you use all your might, you can whip the shit out of that ball. Whenever I injure myself, it's the same. Rotation, ice, Advil, heat, and repeat. Exactly. Heal yourself. Yes, you learn who your allies are in dodgeball. And if you got a hell of an arm, they're going to pick you every time. Okay, Love Shack Sarah. Sorry about your emergency appointment. Hope it goes well. Arnica. It's too late. The bruises already appeared. The boys are too rough. We didn't have to play dodgeball with boys. We played kickball outside with the boys, but never dodgeball. We were separated. We had a wall between us. Arnica gel's my favorite. Well, my husband's going to the store later. I'll have him look it up. They're not allowed dodgeball in school anymore? God, what do they use? Cotton balls? What is happening? You might get hurt. That's the whole point. Yes, I've got the Epsom salt. I have a foot bath that heats up and massages. It's got jets. I'm going to fire that beast up with some Epsom salt. You had dodgeball with the boys? How fun was that? I would be afraid because, you got your football players that just want to take the head off of, a chick, especially an ex or something. You know what I'm saying? Dix, what kind of what kind of attention you looking for? Can we just wrap this up? You gonna play high school games? Can everybody see me? I just want everybody to see me. Is that what we're doing? Come on now. Remember when Arnica was famous because of the Depp versus Heard trial? No, I didn't ever have heard of it in my life. Oh, I am comfy. This is my padded headboard. And Arnica is an Amberlynn Heard thing. Really? Guess I didn't pay too close of attention. I don't know who Dix is. Just somebody that popped in here and wants attention, I guess. Dix was talking to Howard. Oh. Well, they came in with just question marks for me, and then was asking if they're gorgeous. Ha! P-Day. I ran track too. I ran track. I did like sprints because I couldn't stand the long. No, I wasn't in it for the long game. I was like, let's see if I have roadrunner legs. Let's see if I can make good times. But I'm telling you, man, there's just those people that have shorter legs because I have long legs. I should have done like, you know, the 800. But I can't stand to do anything that long because you got to have a pace. I just wanted to like straight out the gate go. But man, you get those shorter people, man, their legs, they freaking move like the roadrunner. Not my long legs. You gotta get dressed. Your daughter's taking you to lunch. What a good daughter. Have a great lunch. No, Howard said, good morning, gorgeous. And they said, who's gorgeous, Howard, me? And he didn't answer. Oh, I just seen the question marks. Like, who are you? Kind of shit. Sorry, I get that all the time. Especially with new people. My daughter is 4th grade and a senior buddy to a couple of kinder and first graders. Aw. How cute. Everybody learning to love each other in school. We get tripped, right? Little kids get tripped in the hall and then people laugh. That's what we grew up with. You were allergic to sports and activities in school. God, I would listen. I played volleyball. I did track. I played girls softball because I couldn't stand just going home and doing homework. Like I just wanted to do something after school. Be a part of something with energy. Cuz you sit all day in school. And gym class is a joke. I love volleyball though. I played it for 4 years. Howard's you're all gorgeous. You're going to head out now? Okay. Love Shack. Oh, let me sit up. Okay. Sometimes you got to sit up a little. I can't lean back that much. Toronto. Y'all just throwing names in the chat. Everyone threw pennies at the freshmen in the hallways between classes. You broke up a hall fight in 7th grade? Mm-hmm. I was part of a hall fight in 8th grade. No, wait, yeah, 8th grade. Because I moved to a new school at the end of 9th grade. Oh, the spikes were fun. That's how I hurt my elbows. That's how I hurt my elbow. I did a dive to catch a spike ball. Volleyballs don't really hurt. The floor hurts. But no, the volleyballs don't really hurt when they hit you. The softball, that's a whole nother thing. I told you when I was I was covering first base, and this girl Tanya, who was on our team, she was next to me. She was covering the open space, right between first and second, shortstop, whatever the hell you call it. Anywho, she took a stray hit off a bat to right here, and I was like, "Ow!" Right? And she was like, "Ow!" And then she picks up the ball, throws it in, and to the pitcher, and I'm just hanging out there with my mitt, and then I don't know why, but I just turned and looked, and her forehead had grown out about this far, and I just remember like, is that is that for, like, huh, is that a shadow? And then I realized she had this goose egg. And I'm like, Tanya, you need to feel your forehead, girl. And she goes, listen, I did not laugh until she said, I was wondering why I was catching a shadow. You know, like the sun. It was like she had a visor on. Right then, I was dead. Like, I literally had to sit down on first base or I was going to pee my pants. And then our other friend, I go, check her out. Check her forehead out. And then she had to sit down because she was laughing so hard. It became a whole thing. And then we're finally like, Coach, get her out of the game. Get her out of the game. Yeah, back then there was no such thing as, you know, concussions. There's no ambulances, you know. You got, hey, have you ever like, have you ever swung and hit an awesome hit? And then you're like, yes, and you take off to try to grab 3 bases out of the deal. And you pull your quad as soon as you push off from the batter's box. And then it's a limping thing. You're like, God damn it, not a quad pull. Those are so painful because your muscle wasn't ready. And you did like a little rocket launch thinking you're going to make it all the way, you know, at least till third base, if not home, hoping that the idiots in the outfield, Three Stooges, keep dropping the ball because I had the best hit of my life. Damn near to the fence. Yeah, the TV's keeping me warm. Right. Pulled the quad. So now I'm dragging a leg. God, I was so mad. Even my coach laughed because I was cussing. It started out with, yeah, then it was, you fucking gotta be kidding me. Oh my God. I love playing all kinds of sports. I mean, those days are done. I'm not a big fan of golf, though. I've done it a few times, and it's tedious. It's a game of chess, right? Golf is a game of chess. It really is. And it's okay. I can handle, I don't know, like a par 3, 9 holes. But don't you put me out on par 4, 18 holes. No. You broke your wrist bowling. I used to bowl too on a league. I did a day league and an evening league. Right? I wasn't out chasing guys. I was doing bowling and working 3 jobs. I was on a women's league and then I was on a mixed league. I used to love bowling. But you know what? I don't do any sports anymore. You know what? It's a sport to get up out of bed, lick your wounds, have a cup of coffee, and get your chores done. So I would never let Chantal go to Canada before he can get that big December YouTube paycheck. Hey, we shall see. You were boy crazy in school? Were ya? I herniated 4 discs bowling. Holy crap! Bowling leagues are popular in the cold states. Yeah, now I just don't care for it. I don't want to put on shoes that have, I had my own custom bowling ball with my initials on it, had my own shoes, my bowling bag, all that shit. And it was a sport and it was fun. And I really enjoyed getting the best score you can. I mean, I love competition. But I've just gotten to a point where, I don't know, I lost interest. Jesus, angel of glass. Looking busted this morning, are you? Do I? Do I look terrible? Thank you. I can't even imagine what you look like. You look like a Kardashian. Are you beautiful? I wish I could be beautiful like you. At a work Christmas party the doctors put on for us. Ah! Like I care what people think I look like. Stop. Let people say what they want. Oh, you're in timeout. They didn't like that. Jog on, Chantal. With your hook foot. Hey, there's another documentary out about you. Yeah, we could listen. You know, I tried the marijuana when I was in 8th grade. Because I went to a friend's house and her parents just like kids, everybody just, yeah, right? I tried it. I didn't really care for it because it just made me really nauseated. So, and then when I got in high school, I was playing sports. So I didn't want to get kicked off my sports team and let them down over weed because I really wasn't trying to, like in 8th grade, it was just like everybody tried it. But then when I got to high school and I really wanted to be in sports, I didn't find a need to, sports fulfilled, you know, I didn't really need to find, I didn't have a crappy home life or any of that shit. Yeah, I didn't like it. Today's the first day of legal weed here. Where are you at, Adele? Ouch. And then, you know, of course, raising kids, I didn't want to be high or drunk. What if there was an emergency and you had to get your kids somewhere fast? Some people don't think like that. They don't care. I wouldn't forgive myself. Ohio. Ohio is legal now, huh? Wow. Congratulations. Do you think if it gets legal in all states that eventually the federal government will regulate it and make it legal? I know they spend all their time trying to, you know, give them violations. They're constantly driving the place crazy. Like they're constantly in there, I don't know, trying to, it's stupid. I would think if all 51 states just legalized it, that the federal government would be pretty damn busy. They might as well just legalize it. But I don't know. They're going to, yeah, they want their cut. I know, Tiny Goes. Anything that grows out of the ground and helps people is not, to me, a problem like if you make it in a lab. It's God's herbal. States should be making billions. Because you'd rather it be in a dispensary where it has to like pass all these, you know, tests and labs and than your idiots out there in the alley, you know, lacing it and stuff. Like, you're going to have less problems if you go into a store and it's been, you know, tested and done right. Because you got people out there that they just want to make a buck and they don't care if they kill you doing it. That's some scary shit. Yeah, right. Or, right, when they're growing them, they're using, like, chemicals that could be, you know what I'm saying? So it is a good thing. People are going to do it regardless. Come on, government, get on board. I don't really care because I don't smoke it. I don't do gummies. Oh, my gosh. That's my husband. He's down in the basement. Yeah, that's scary. All right, look at my fire. I have to go pee, but drinking a lot of water. Yes, water. It does the body good. You can grow your own in Arizona. You can here, too, up to so many plants. I love being clear-minded. I love being able to know that somebody could count on me if they needed me, and I'm sharp as a tack to get to you and help you. Yeah, that's how I live my life. I don't care. People can live their life any way they want. Where's your leather cup? I should buy one on Temu and see what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not going to. It's a joke. Yes, I've heard CBD gummies are good, but so's Motrin. I'm fine with the Motrin. We have plenty of Motrin here. We really do. And I'm not, I don't know. Pain just lets me know that my body's healing. Oh, I used to go out and party in my 20s. And then by the time I was age 38, I was becoming allergic to it. Alcohol, which has happened to a couple of my family members. So I knew I had to quit. It was terrible. I would get like sinus migraines for 2 days straight. And I go, forget it. No more partying, I'm out. I'm clear-minded and I smoke weed too. Well, I'm just talking about driving somewhere. Yeah, no, I would never, ever. Don't be left behind. Get a leather cup. A leather cup. Leather cup. Whatever. God. You get them too? Your sinuses? Yeah. Pain is one thing. Sustained severe pain is another. Is it? That's when you go in and get a nerve block. Block it for 3 months. Instead of just sitting around anesthetizing yourself to where you can't drive anywhere. You can go in and get a nerve block. Then go right in there and block that nerve. And you're good for 3 months. People do it all the time with shoulder pain, chronic, back, lumbar. You're on anti-seizure medicine? Yeah, be careful. I didn't mean you. No one should drive impaired. Exactly. I live in pain and I have type 1 diabetes since I was 3 days old. God bless you. B12. That's good for energy. You know it's good. You know it's actually, a pharmacist actually said that if you suffer from anxiety, take a good B complex vitamin. A good B complex. I learned so much about vitamins and amazing things you can do for yourself that maybe that's why I feel so good at 58 years old. You know what I'm saying? I mean, most people, they wouldn't do that. Yeah. Some people, like, tell themselves, oh, I'm fine. I'm fine, I can drive. Yeah, vitamins B and D. I go outside for my vitamin D. I sat out on the porch in the sunshine, and it felt amazing to absorb that vitamin D. I love it. I love the natural vitamin D. But it's also in my vitamins for winter. Look at us, just like me, Moz, talking about health. Vitamins, stop it. What funny shit can we talk about? You think about it. I have to pee. I'm gonna hobble my, oh my God. Ow. Ow. Oh, God. Might be an hour, but I'll be back. Oh, God. Oh. Okay. Okay. Jesus. What did I get?
outdated heating and cooling equipment can save you 15% on your energy bill. Plus, Consumers Energy has rebates and incentives to help you save on your investment.
Savings you can take to the bank.
Save energy, save money. Become a force of change.
Let's go, baby. I'm coming. I'm coming, Jaxie. Go on, baby. You always gotta be on my bed. Always, Jaxie poops. Nah. You guys ever had these? These Reserve? Yeah, they put commercials on the fireplace. Don't you love it? Anyway, they're mint chocolate chip cookie bites. They taste just like the Thin Mint cookies, the Girl Scout ones. My dog's on my bed too. Shelly's pissing Fatima. I was, yes. And then I put my husband's turkey pot pie in the oven. You have 5 dogs? Good God, how do you do it? You must have a big yard. If I had a big yard, I'd have no problem. But we have to walk these little rats. Doesn't take much though. Jaxie, you are a trip. Like a kitty cat. Meow, meow. Yeah, after I fell down the stairs yesterday. I was too nauseated from the pain to even eat dinner last night. Where's this blanket? Downstairs on the couch, and I ain't going back down there. Mm-mm. Jaxie follows me everywhere in the house. Tiggs don't. These are so good. You can get these at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. No! I got them at my grocery store. Yeah, they're at my grocery store. I forgot. The inside's a chocolate cookie. It's identical to the Girl Scout Thin Mints, but they're just little balls. There's green ones and brown. I don't know if I can't cross my legs. Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that where they fill the containers in their laundry room with the little beads and this and that. Yeah, and you got to buy like $200 worth of shit to fill the jars or they look stupid. Yeah, I would never do that. I did love the Loctite containers where you do your whole pantry. I'm going to tell you what. Like, my husband loves Oreos, but he was never good at closing them. So they would get stale quick. What a waste of money, by the way. So I got the Loctites. I got the tall ones, like the cereal ones. I got the medium. I got the small, and I got the really small. And they were having a hell of a sale on Amazon. So I got 34 of them, right? And I put the family size Oreos in there and Loctite it. I'm going to tell you what. There is no expiration date when it comes to those. The Oreos, when you have those Loctites. It's insane. Never seen anything like it. Same with cereal. Never gets stale. Yeah, your cereal got stale? Not ours. Holy moly. And I've put tortilla chips in there. Because you know how those are. You open them up. What you peeking at me for? He's got one eye looking at me. Look. It's like a little gremlin. Oh, yours weren't in the Loctite? Yeah, they're crazy. You like double stuffed Oreos? I'm not even a fan of cookies. I like peanut M&Ms, and now I like these. But just when I have a little bit of a sweet tooth, like I won't sit there and eat the bag. Like I'm already over it. Cereal and Oreos get eaten fast here. I don't like either cereal or Oreos. I like old-fashioned oats with bananas. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Oreos. So, what else? I should just take a nap. We have grocery stores here in Michigan. We have Meijer's and we have Family Fare. They're at the family fairs. So if you're not in the Midwest, you probably never heard of it. They're a Spartan kind of store. I hate taking a nap because then it screws up my nighttime sleep. But I'm not against, like, laying down, putting a movie on, which I never do. No, I don't put up Christmas trees anymore. Nobody comes here. I love Meijer. Meijer is amazing. They have great produce. So we have to, like, freeze all the stuff you get in the summer, like blueberries, strawberries. We have to freeze all that stuff for winter because anything that comes in is imported, and a lot of it's from Mexico and stuff, and it's just not the same as the summer, so you got to freeze them. You're going to nap today. You're too broke to decorate for Christmas. I don't decorate for Christmas. It is a waste of money. If you don't have kids at home, it's just a waste of money. Even if you do have kids, like when we were young, like we did homemade like decorations. My mom didn't go spend money on that shit. It doesn't make you a good mom or a bad mom to go buy a bunch of Christmas decorations. Like we strung popcorn, which was fun, family thing to do. A needle and thread, and then we bagged up little M&Ms in little bags and put red ribbon on them and hung those on the tree. Of course, my sister and I would eat every damn bag off that tree. But anyway, and then my mom would draw a big Christmas scene on the big window with water paints. Well, you know, acrylic. Yeah. I used to decorate the whole house, even the icicle lights outdoors, because I wanted it. I wanted to, at night with the snow, turn on all those icicle lights with like all the shapes of your roof. And oh my God, it was so pretty. And on the garage. Yeah, I think a 9-foot tree would be a pain in the ass. There you go. I even gave away to one of my subscribers the entire nativity set, Precious Moments, that I hand painted every single one. I gave it to one of my subscribers. I have a pre-lit artificial tree that takes like 5 minutes to put up. There you go. Oh, you did a Nightmare Before Christmas tree. A black tree is the new thing, I suppose. They actually have a black tree now. That's cool. Yeah, I don't even own artificial tree, lights, nothing. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of black trees. Black, silver. Some are black and gold. It looks kind of cool. I don't know. I'm not into trends. If I were to put up a tree, it would be green with all the white lights. There you go. Charlie Brown Christmas tree. That's cute. Black trees matter. Oh, well, it's the new style. They're kind of cool because you can't see the tree. You know what I'm saying? Because in the night, at night, you just see all the lights. So it's kind of cool. I would think you'd have to be very particular on how you put those lights on, because at night, if you can't actually see the green of the tree, it's black. It's got to have like a shape of lights, right? Used to do lights in your bedroom when you were a kid. Yeah, it's a trend on TikTok, the black tree. They always start trends. Remember when they started that trend where they go, hey, go to your freezer section, open up the lid of the ice cream, lick it, and put it back. Yeah, that was brilliant. So then companies were forced to put that sealed foil top on them. Yeah, well, good for them. They should have not had it just, you know, lift the lid kind of shake, because you can't trust people anyway. Then they had the trend where you take a USB cord and you go steal people's Kias. Or no, not Kias. It was what was the car? Was it a Kia? I can't remember. And they've been out of windows forever because the kids break into the car first. They break a window. So they've been out of windows forever. But it was the Kia? Okay. Yeah, so that was that trend on TikTok. TikTok's just a plethora of intelligence. Yep. They started with the Tide Pods. Yep. Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you want to go over there, and like I said, like-minded people. Yeah. It happened to my family member's Kia. They finally just got a passenger window after waiting 3 months for a window. Gotta love it. Yeah, they're gross. They're idiots. I'm not even entertained by the idiocy. Not at all. Listen, I'll go on TikTok maybe twice a month. And it's like everybody's being sponsored. It's so much promotions now that they ruin everything. Everything gets ruined. The freaking Kardashians have taken over that too. All of them have like 4 channels. And they constantly come up in your recommended and your swipes. And I'm like, I'm done. Well, that's P-Day. That's how you weed out the herd. The Tide Pod people, weeding out the herd. What do they call that? Natural selection or something? The Kardashians will never stay off platforms. They took over the E! Network. They have all their shit on Hulu. They're taking over the TikTok, even their kids. They work overtime trying to stay relevant. It's so, like Chantal. Working overtime. It's unbelievable. God dang. Well, wasn't Kim on, American Horror Stories? She was on American Horror Stories. Kim, you're not an actress. What are you doing? Oh my God, they pop up everywhere. You're like, how many kids do people have now? And they got TikToks? Good God. Even North has a TikTok. Yeah. Well, they were pimped out when they were young. Why wouldn't they pimp out their own kids? Morticia, you're still young. She can't act. She can barely speak. Oh, the American Horror Story? Yeah, I used to love that one too. Seal, you vaguely know who the Kardashians are? Lucky you. I wish I vaguely knew. I go to my Hulu. What show do I want to watch? And there they are, big as day, posing. None of them even look human. They all look like they've been morphed into some clay figure. And Khloe caught so much shit for years for looking like OJ, right? She finally went and, you know, had a Michael Jackson moment. She went in there and changed her nose. It changed everything about herself. They took over Hulu and TikTok. As soon as there's a platform, they jump on it. Don't forget about us. You're like, God, look at their mom. Stop. She's still grooming young guys. That is the grossest thing I ever seen. Chris, you are a meemaw. Act like one. Chris, stop. Oh. She's trying to compete with her daughters. You know those kind of moms. Jealous of their own daughters. Are you guys starting to get, like, in your recommended, are you starting to get, like, channels, the weird channels? Like, why are they pushing these weird channels? And they don't even have subs. And they drop us down in the algorithm. Why are they pushing, like, new channels of, like, weird shit that you didn't even think was allowed on YouTube, by the way? You're getting it too? I have to click, do not recommend this. Do not recommend this. Like, we're talking weird shit. That shouldn't even be allowed on there. Like, if I put it on there, they'd be like, that's too graphic. They got to be sponsored. And they're pushing it. Mm-hmm. I know Andy loves tea. They're everywhere. I know. Ryan Seacrest. Thanks. Thanks for bringing the Kardashians. I couldn't even imagine. I know. Courtney's 43 and having another baby. She, like, wears belly shirts so you can see her belly. She's showing Kim because you know Kim slept with Travis before. Look at Kim. He fertilized me. They all compete with each other. It's can you imagine when you can't get fillers anymore? Their whole face is going to melt. Just melt. Then they'll end up with like their mouth over to here and look like that weird woman that, you know, plastic surgery gone wrong, can't be fixed. Yeah, just let it happen naturally. Look at Chris. Look at Sharon Osbourne. She looks like a walking skeleton. Madonna is frightening. It's almost like these people have done horrible things in their life and they are now paying for us to see. They're paying the price now. Well, Sharon went on the Ozempic and she didn't need to. And now she can't even gain any weight, apparently, allegedly. So they say. Wait till you go see what she looks like. Go Google that image, Leon. Look what she's done to herself. She looks horrible. Absolutely horrible. Yeah. Ozzy's daughter and his son is, their son is married and he's got a child. Sherry. Yeah, I seen a real picture of Cheryl and I'm like, well. She's got that young guy. What's his name? Why are they always chasing these young people? Being with a young guy make you feel young? They're just gold diggers, dummy. Nobody wants to be getting it on with a corpse. All right, go look, Leon. I know, Dolly Parton looks amazing. Renee Zellweger. Listen, the worst thing she did was get the blepharoplasty. Okay, now she looks weird. Same with Kenny Rogers. No. Men look good when they age. Look at Richard Gere. Why you gotta go and lift your... I ain't lifting my eyelids. Meg Ryan, yeah. You'd think with all that money, they'd get a better plastic surgeon, right? I told you, Leon. I told you. Jack has MS. Jack Osborne. That's sad. She went on Ozempic and they said that, I don't know, whatever happened, she can't gain any weight. I don't know. You'd have to look into it. Zac Efron looks bad too. What did he do? Mickey Rourke ruined his face. Carrot Top. Yeah, Sharon. Dang. Did you see Pam Anderson going makeup free at fashion show? She looks great. Yeah. I haven't watched the documentary. Cher looks bad. Yeah. Do you see how bad Celine Dion looks now? Not from plastic surgery, but she's got that stiff woman's or stiff person's disease. Zac Efron got a new face. Simon Cowell. Yeah, and Carrot Top didn't have a chance anyway. But he went and got the eyelids skin surgery, and he just looks goofy. Can't with these people. What's going on with Kim and Croy? What's Wig up to? Miss, Real Housewives. He's telling everybody that she's a drunk. She gambled all their money away. Okay, Croy. You're a man. Why? I love that. Where's your vice, Croy? Where's your Where's your vice? I find it hard to believe that a man who just has family values and loves his family and just wants to be a provider would just let her go willy-nilly like that. No, I don't watch 90 Day Fiancé. Them people aggravate the shit out of me. Last time I watched it with No Neck Ed and then the crazy twin sisters. No, I really didn't watch them. I watched the people that sat on the couch and did the reaction. Because that's what makes me laugh. Not these idiots. The ones that sat in their bed and they would film themselves reacting to 90 Day Fiancé. Kind of like we do with Chantal. Ed's still around. Ed, poor Ed.
Listen to these results. $100 million.
You know what, Bernstein? Zip it.
$9.9 million. $2.2 million.
You ain't winning lawsuits. Retire. Darcy and Stacy. They're crazy. No Neck Ed. Remember the girl? The young girl? He's like, let's go back to the hotel room. And I'm like, what? How much that show paying you, little girl? How much that show paying you to go back to the room with No Neck Ed? Bobblehead. He couldn't even turn his head. He couldn't turn his head to look. Listen, he's got to have like 300, like that Temu car, that 360-degree camera, because he ain't turning his head in that car. That was gross. Yeah. Remember that loudmouth from Texas, that blonde, that older woman? And she went over to Africa to be with that really nice guy, and his family hated her. That reminded me of Chantal, by the way, right? They're just like, don't do it. Why are you doing this? Because I want to go to America with that crazy bitch. See, this is why I react to Chantal. Angela, thank you. Angela. Angie. God, you talk about an insecure woman. She just white trash as they come. She's always accusing him of stuff. She was always annoying him. Chantal. Oh my God, Bret Michaels' Rock of Love. Stop. He was a Dubai man. She got weight loss surgery. Angie did. Angie wasn't even that big. She was just a loudmouth from Texas. Remember when she picked him up at the airport? Yeah. Or he picked her up from the airport. Oh my God. She just nagged the shit out of him the whole way. Her daughter went to jail for being a PED. What? Oh my God. See? It doesn't matter if you're watching on the YouTubes or the TLC. This stuff is wild. She would get in his face. She was mean to him. Of course, we knew he didn't love her. He just wanted papers. See how that works. And it's obvious when that happens, Chantal. What about the one who tried to force her stanky on that young guy? Which one? 90 Day Fiancé was the funnest to watch when you watched the people that sat on their beds talking about it while it was going on. That was what made it fun. But watching the actual show, no. Irritated the shit out of me. But those people that reacted were so funny. I love the one couple with the chihuahuas. It was so funny. I love that shit. I like watching the reactors. Not the actual subject. 2 rings for $500. Pillow Talk. Is that what it was called? Was it called Pillow Talk? Oh my God, I loved that show. Danielle and that Middle Eastern man, yeah. Okay, it was called Pillow Talk. God, that was so awesome. They made me laugh so hard. Mohammed, that poor guy. God dang. Yeah, I know, Robin. Danielle and Mohammed. Mm-mm. Oh my God, the reaction show was the best. And that's why everybody likes reaction channels, Chantal, because we do it in a fun way. So because you just piss people off and irritate them. And we make them laugh at your stupidness. I don't know who's writing the script of your show, but you need to fire them. But then again, you're not even paying them, are you? Mm-hmm. Seal, where are you from? Danielle and her binder full of evidence. Kind of like Breezy. Wig number 2. Her and her plethora of information. She's always wanting to expose Foodie. I love it. You got to have them from all corners. You got to have the one that screams and yells and hates Foodie. You got to have the ones that make you laugh watching Foodie. You got to have the ones that are always the private eye trying to expose her with real evidence. That shit makes me laugh. All the reaction channels make me laugh. Yeah, we definitely think Missy Moo's been back with Chantal. I called that during the Marty thing, that they were talking again because they were both going through it with Marty. And I knew right then and there that Chantal reached out to Missy. The funny shit is people actually act like this in real life. I know. I love it. Monty. I haven't watched Monty. Monty used to just like play her in the background while he was flirting with the women in his chat. He wanted to be like the glarer. The glare, he's always dressed like he just walked off the set of Grease, right? Just all leather and pleather and, hats and, his muscle shirts. Dolly Vision calls him Baby Cap. Then he's got that dog now that he may or may not have just stole out of a yard every time he walked to the gym and back. 2 miles. What all right, people. What screams? I don't have a driver's license. Somebody riding a bike, smoking a cigarette, and drinking a beer. People walking 2 miles to a destination instead of driving. Anyway, so he's got this dog. He named it Clubber. Anywho, Clubber's tearing up his house. That's what Dolly Vision says. He stole it out of a yard. Now, the way that the glare tells the story is he's seen this dog always outside. Nobody ever being with him or caring about him. And finally one day he asked the owner if he could have the dog. Dolly Vision goes, no, you stole the dog. You keep it hidden in the house just in case the people walk by and see their dog. It's funny as shit. So now the dog keeps like tearing up shit in his house. On his live streams. The Christmas tree, his little Christmas tree he's got for a fag. He's got his coffee pot on the floor. The dog's getting into all the shit. Tore the Christmas tree down. It's just too funny. Oh my God. It's so funny. All of it. I love it. It's fodder. I love it. Well, the glare, he likes his women. He loves his women that watch him. Yeah. And now he's been exposed for, I don't know, having a library of possible pickle picks. And girls text him, can I have a pickle pick? Sure. He looks through the library. I think I'll send this one. Within 10 seconds, they got a pickle pick. Yeah, and then he was exposed because Beck, he sent one to Beck, and Beck, shared it on. It's been my new favorite soap opera. But it's kind of boring now because those two women are still like, morbid this, morbid that. His two exes, they keep making live streams about morbid. One's supposed to have a new boyfriend. The other one's supposed to be over morbid. But they can't stop talking about him. I think they still love him. I think they miss him. He's got a library of pickles, right? Should I send the baby Gershkin? Should I send the jumbo pickle? You know what I'm saying? There's all kinds of pickles. It's funny, though. I don't know why people feel feelings for any of this shit. It's funny to watch. He never cares for me in the chat. No nudes. That's why, because your name's No Nude. You're right. I hate Morbid. He's annoying. He can be annoying. But it was fun to watch the whole thing. But, you know what I mean? He has these, like sometimes he can be funny and then sometimes it's just like, it's too much. Like I used to love to watch Adonis Paul. But then the show becomes too much, like extra. I don't like the laughing thing. It's every few minutes. I don't like all that. It gets to be too overstimulating. And then I'm like, I'm out. I like when he tells true crime stories, though. He can keep you hooked. Morbid can keep you hooked when it's a true crime story. Like he told the story about the little girl, the 4-year-old little girl. I was hooked on that story. He'd be good at being like a voice for a story. But real life stuff, yeah, it's too much. Marty does have a funny laugh. I got to give him that. When Marty gets laughing, it's a good laugh. I like a good laugh. Oh, my thigh. Yeah, I like being in the Chantal verse for now. Until this comes to a head or whatever. I mean, there comes a point where you just trowel off. You know what I mean? You get tired of the same shit. Foodie right now has the ability, when shit ain't working, change it up. I'm out of here. Bye, Kuwait. Bye, Kuwait. My channel's tanking. Can't have that. Bye. Good move. It's your only job and you're unemployable. You need to go. Right. We don't know what the finale will be. It'll be rehab or death, right? That's how it plays out. When your body says, well, we're at a fork in the road. What you gonna do? So we're waiting, see what path she'll take, right? It's not gonna be weight loss surgery. No. But we're waiting to see what path she'll take. We'll be sitting in nursing homes watching Chantal. You think? You think? I'll go live from the nursing home. I don't care. Right? I will. Her troll video wasn't that far off. I don't know. I don't care what she weighs. Remember when she said she weighed 402? Which video? Chantal, point us to it. Point us to it. You said you weighed 402 and you were honest about it. Never seen you be honest about 402 pounds. So point us to the video. Or as I should say, the Reaction Channel archive. Right? The highest I ever see her weigh herself in was 377. Yeah, Katie's doing better, I suppose. Right? She's another one. She plays copyright music so you can't react to her. It's fine. It's fine. Don't care. Hi, Mr. J. Quinn. Just thinking about resting. I'm slightly wiggling my ankle. That's when she feared the scale. Right. And so I don't care. I don't care. You know what? I don't care if you weighed 350 pounds since you were fucking 15 years old, Chantal. The damage that you've done. The damage you've done is the problem. It doesn't matter. And you better hope it's controllable or reversible. And you can't be mad at people that have spent their life making sure they're doing the best they can to take care of their body. You can't be mad or jealous about it. It was a choice. You chose gluttony. She gets it. She just gets angry and she wants to attack. That's it. She gets it. She's been told by doctors for years. She's been told by therapists. So you think she's gonna all of a sudden go back to Canada and do better? Ha! I thought she would have done better in Kuwait for a young guy. What? Now she's gonna go back. All she got is Pete? Stop. She's gonna go back and do better? Oh, shit. This is about to pop off. What's she gonna do when all her pre-recorded videos run out? She's gonna have to film. Wonder how long she'll fake her long-distance marriage. I don't know. But she doesn't want another expose or an injury to all the fake and everybody was right and she was a liar. So we can only imagine. It only has to be on camera, right? Then once she clicks off, right? What'll be gold is when she can't help herself and goes live. And she can't. When she's drunk or high, she goes live. She can't help herself. She gets this, I need to be entertained. And God only knows she ain't sliding on a bodycon dress with a hijab and going to the club. Yeah, 360 pounds at 5 foot is not flex. That's an oompa. Now listen, most people that are like 5'1" weigh about 110, 115 pounds with a BMI of 18 or less. My internet? Okay, hold on. I don't know why. It's YouTube. My internet is full strength. It's internet. It's just YouTube. Yeah, it's back. It's just YouTube glitching. It's December. Everybody's putting out content if they're smart and they want to build their brand and their business. You're 5'7", 160. That's a healthy weight. I'm 5'8.5", almost 5'9", and I'm 140 something. The skinniest I've ever been is like 138 pounds. And that put me in a size 5. That's too skinny. I like being in a size 7, 8. I feel very comfortable, full of energy. Yeah, thick is good. Thick looks healthy. This mirror, thank you for this mirror again, Cammie. I didn't even know that these jeans give me a butt. I didn't know it till I got that fancy mirror. You know I'm not a fancy person, right? I'm like, if it works, there's no point. I'm not one of them women that's got to go out to like Ashley Furniture and have the best of the best of the best. No. I bought this. I thought it was a dresser. I thought this was a dresser. This is like a toy storage. Anyway, I just keep my underwear and shit and like bathing suits and bras in it. Look at how little it is. Oh man, that's dirty. Hold on. Let me clean it. There we go. Let me turn on this. This is that's for my humidifier thing. But look at this little thing. Look at nothing. They don't stay on. They're just crap. They're fabric. Then look at this stupid thing. Why is it? Oh my God. Let me see something. I gotta turn off the light. Okay, there we go. Anyway, that thing. That's just like you pop those together and I just throw my clothes on them. This thing is so little. I'm like, oh good, a fan stand. I am not pretentious. I do not. Listen, I would rather buy somebody else an amazing TV stand with a fireplace built in for Christmas than buy myself a dresser. Because I don't care. I have 4 walk-in closets. I could literally hang all my clothes. Don't care. I mean, seriously. So when I got that beautiful mirror, yeah, I was like blown away. Even though I would do shit like that for people, I'm uncomfortable having anyone do that for me. And it's not like I feel like I don't deserve it, but in a way I do. Just because of the way I think. Oh, we are loyal, all waiting for the swirl to stop. Oh, you mean Foodie Swirl? Oh, yeah. I mean, she's going to lie herself through whatever she can, but the truth always comes out. No, I don't. Like, there are... Okay. I'm not... You know what? It's the best gift I've ever received, and it really touched me. It really did. You are the same way. You're a giver, and you feel weird getting. Yeah. Yeah. But then I'm supposed to... I mean, what you have to do is say, well, this person was a giver, and they want to see that you enjoyed it. Like, when I give, I like to see people enjoyed it. I love the reaction they get, like, oh my God. And I'm the same way. Like, I listen to people like all year round when just having conversation. And in my mind, I buy it. Like, I've already bought it for you. I'm not telling them that. And then when it arrives, they'll be like, what did you do? And I love that. I love that feeling. So I get it, Cammie. You love that feeling too. And I told her, I said it was a beautiful gift. But please find a single mom that really needs some help for Christmas this year. Because that is for children. Or an animal foster home. Because that takes some burden off that person who takes in people's discarded or abused pets and gives them a loving home. So supplying them with dog food, cat food, toys, litter, really takes a burden off that person who's doing God's work. Because I can't take in a bunch of animals. I can't take in foster children. I'm too old. If I had a farm, this one guy I watch on TikTok, by the way, he goes to the rescue place, I don't know, once a month. He has this huge farm with acreage, and he rescues dogs. Like, his heart is in it. He's got about 50 dogs. And they run free, and they run in a pack, and they're so happy, and he just doesn't want them to be euthanized. Kind of like BBJ. And thank you guys for buying all those shirts with that random cat on it in my Etsy store that says, get over it. And the gray, hairy kitty cat's got his tongue sticking out. Thank you. Is that guy in Oregon? I don't know. I have to look. I got to go look. Because I watch so many animal rescues and I don't remember where he lives. One of your dogs is blind. Bless his heart. If Jaxie was blind, I would... Where'd he go? Oh, he went back downstairs. I would carry him all around. I really would. Doris Day had a farm for stray dogs? Wow. Yeah, let them run out the rest of their life. I mean, Chantal, like, you're going to go to Canada? What if they say, you know what, it's probably best to euthanize you. If you'd have fallen down the stairs like I did, they'd have put you down like a horse. Because you can't put all that weight, you know, on a strained hoof. And so shame on you. Shame on you for deciding when BBJ should be put out of her life. God help you with the karma on that one. I don't know if it exists, but I'm just saying, stop. Put her in the maid program in Canada. Chantal has organs that are failing. It's time to put the old girl down. Right. She was going to put down BBJ. God forbid, arthritis. Your day's coming, sweetheart. I can only imagine the damage you've done to the joints in your body. You just wait. You're going to be 40. Oh, snap. Wait till arthritis sets in. Are you going to go in and get some shots? Or are you going straight to the vet for an end-of-life consultation? I'm not sure. Shame on you. She keeps getting meds on top of meds, right? But why would she do that for BBJ? It's just a cat. Wow. See, I told you. She doesn't love. She doesn't know what the feeling is. Can you imagine living your life with that plague? That you never know what real love is? Like, where your heart just breaks when you think about how much pain BBJ was walking around. And you used her for spite. Ugh. Wow, that's amazing. What's that? Call Me Archie. Yeah, Call Me Archie. Wow. Yeah. She's going to have early onset arthritis. She's going to have all kinds of medical problems, even if she loses the weight. The damage is there. The joints, I'm sure she's feeling it. I watched her dragging a hoof over there in Thailand. That the whole, when they went to the pyramid things, I seen her. She's in pain. She loves as much as she was loved. You don't think her mom loved her? You don't think that her mom may have just given in to all her attention-seeking behavior to the point she turned into a gremlin? Like, seriously. Like, just shut her up. You know how parents do that? And then look at the Kardashians. Look at Kim's daughter, North. Because Kim is not, she doesn't guide her. There's no boundary. So the child just gets worse and worse and worse. Has nothing to do with love. It has to do with entitled and stomping of the feet and the tantrums. And then eventually they just become all about me. Me, 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 me. I think her mom was very strong, carried a lot of guilt. Yeah, probably. Her mom was very young. Her mom tried to be her friend. Same as that other teen mom thing. That crazy prawn, you know the one. Her daughter, knows that her mom has all these prawn videos out there just because she's so entitled to look rich. Not Janelle. You know the one that always fought with her mother. And her daughter she's like dressing emu. Farrah. Thank you. And if Farrah wasn't all about Farrah, then her daughter, Sophia, wouldn't be acting out the way she is. Farrah, even when Sophia is doing TikTok live with her friends, Farrah damn near pushes her out of the way. Like everybody wants to see the movie star mom. It is so ridiculous. I've never seen anything like it. Yeah, Sophia's the daughter. And you can tell Sophia is embarrassed by her mother, and you can tell she's just walks in the shadow. Oh, Farrah looks like some kind of transformed weirdo. Yeah. Farrah is the most insecure thing I've ever seen in my life, aside from Chantal. I can't watch any of it. My kids' dad died when they were little. I overcompensated, but they turned out good. Good for you, P-Day. Well, and the thing is, okay, so Farrah, she was pregnant with Sophia, right? And Derek, the father of Sophia, died as a teenager in a car accident. And Farrah never got over him because she was pregnant, and she's been acting out ever since. And the way she raises Sophia is with this follow in my shadow. Like, she just became so... Yeah, Farrah used to be pretty. Now she looks weird. Of course, Farrah's parents are a mess. But, her mom is. Her mom is just as nutty as Farrah. They drove each other crazy. She definitely ruined her looks. Yeah, she looks weird. She looks like one of those claymation. Yes, we can all be grateful that Chantal doesn't have a child to raise. Well, let's be honest. Smee would be raising it. I'm off to Kuwait. Bye-bye. Yeah, Jennifer, that's what happens. Yeah. Parents think that they bail their children out. Some of them do it to make themselves look better. And others do it because they don't want to deal with anything. So then the kid either is debilitated when they become an adult, or they just think they're entitled to break laws, break rules. We see it all the time with rich kids. Their parents just, here, go pick a car out of the car lot. Instead of going, no. You have to earn that kind of shit on your own. Now I'll go get you a car. We'll get it fixed up. And if you want one better than that, work for it. That's what we did. Oh, that would suck, Morticia. Yeah, it's all crazy. All right, I am going to go and soak my ankle in my foot bath with my Epsom salt. It just sounds better and better every minute. And I'm doing the hot and the cold thing to get it to heal faster. So thanks for hanging out with me in my diva room. And hopefully I'll be back in the computer chair tomorrow. But nothing's really going on right now. So this has been a nice while I'm injured break. But we'll still tap into some old shit. Because, listen, Nader needs to be on alert. She's coming home. Like, we got stuff we got to revisit to remind us of the Canadian days, the villa days. We have to. I mean, we get lost in the crazy. We got to go back and remind ourselves. All right, guys, I love y'all. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up on the way out and on the way in. Thank you. All right, I'll see you probably tomorrow. Bye, guys. Love you.